this scene to that over in the grandstand to keep you abreast of what's happening over there. McEnroe looks very, very sharp. And so did Scanlon right there. Here much better.
Yes, look at this. Actually, McEnroe had a pretty difficult smash to hit. Hit it awfully well, but look at this shot here. I think we're going to see Scanlon hitting some fine forehands down the line.
That's a tough shot. Second serve from Scanlon. Scanlon serving 4-5.
That ball is out.
30 all. McEnroe would agree with you.
Well,
I didn't mean to make the call, but I don't think the lineman could see it because McEnroe was between the lineman and the ball, but from this side.
I have to agree with you, Slew, because that's right in our corner, and it wasn't even a very fast ball. It was a fairly slow ball, and it definitely looked as if it just nudged over the line.
McEnroe's record in 83 and tiebreakers is 14-4, percentage of .780. Scanlon is 9-10.
Really need a chance like that. Please play. You have to play.
This means the last 3 sets these two have played have gone to tiebreakers.
John's got to regain his composure now because he's thinking about the bad shot he made and the possible out ball.
Now the crowd's starting to get on him a little bit. His tiebreaker record.
Please, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he has to get it out of the system.
And he's usually pretty good at that.
Well, yes, I know. He usually gets it right out and explodes and then composes himself. But, you know, you have to expect that they're going to be 3 or 4.
Time delay.
Time delay called against McEnroe.
He's got a warning, but, you know, I think the crowd noise, in my mind, on a tiebreak.
Now McEnroe is headed for the chair to talk to Ken Sly. Let's see what he has to say.
I'd just like to say 2 things. First of all, people are yelling during the whole time. There's no way I could have played.
I've given you lots of time for it.
No, they were yelling. It's not my fault.
There's no way I can control 15,000 people.
No, but if you said I don't have to play unless they're all yelling.
No, they're not yelling. They were quiet.
No, there was not quiet. There was booing. They were booing.
We've talked about this, sir, in my time.
No. Okay, now wait a minute. One other thing.
All right.
You're supposed to give me a 15-second warning. Why didn't you do so?
When you're in position to serve, the 15 second is not required. It's a courtesy.
Why didn't
Only
you do
when
it?
you're not in position.
Why didn't you do it?
Because you were in position ready to serve, Mr. McEnroe. Now, please, let's play.
Now after he says let's play,
30 seconds. 30 seconds. There's no supervisor coming out on this. It's a judgment. It's my judgment, sir, and there's no reason to bring the supervisor out.
But I think there's a reason.
No, sir. It's not an interpretation of the rule. Now you've got 30 seconds, sir. Please, let's play.
John McEnroe Sr.
Quiet, please, ladies and gentlemen. I ask your assistance. Now, please, let's have it quiet.
You can hold time. Did he give him
Please,
did he give him the let's
game?
Did he give him the let's play?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
The umpire can still hold the crowd, which he's doing right now, getting it quiet. Oh, an angry serve.
Way long.
He put some of his Irish enthusiasm into that one.
Yes, he did. Now Scanlon will serve the next 2 points. McEnroe gets $200 more in fines. He can't play Davis Cup, something he dearly wants to do and always has.
Good serve.
Yes, sir. 1-all. 1-all.
If they continue to serve this way, well, it's going the full tie break. That there's not going to be any easy tie break here.
Looks like it'll go to full 5 sets also. Of course, the Davis Cup captain very much wants John McEnroe to represent this country.
Quiet, please, ladies and gentlemen. I ask your
Or as
help.
John does too.
Thank you very much.
And Sly asking the crowd to get quiet as they start to get into it a little bit more.
That.
Neither does McEnroe.
I'm not always sympathetic to McEnroe, but this time.
I told you at the beginning. I didn't see who made the service line umpire after the set. That was long, sir. The ball was
Watch
got
this.
a light but no beat.
There was no beat.
I told you before, we're having trouble. We've been that way all
You
day.
I mean, the ball is so close. You said you were going to overrule and a clear mistake.
It was wrong.
There's no question in my mind about that serve. It had to have been one of the best serves he'd served, and I'm not even sure who did make the call.
Quiet, please.
You have my vote. I thought it was good too. Scanlon.
3-1 Scanlon.
You could just almost see him trying to get himself back together.
After a couple of bad shots and a couple of questionable calls, it's pretty difficult to do, you know, in a short length of time. Virginia, I'd say with John's temper, that he's really playing on the moxie now.
Well, it's actually a good exercise for him to have to do it in these situations where he knows he can't explode, because he might just realize that he can do it without exploding.
Scanlon. Quiet, please. Thank you.
Doesn't take much conversation to know what's going through his mind, does it?
He made a great return, and he's trying to turn this thing around, and changing courts at the end of this 6 points will give him about another 30 seconds to think could go 5-6 all.
It's interesting to look at Billy Scanlon as well, because he's managing to stay very deliberate and very nice and cool. It's very nice to see.
He really is. All of this doesn't appear to have bothered him in the least.
Well, he knows that if he's playing McEnroe, that he's going to have some things happening. He has to concentrate. Fantastic serve.
Scanlon's up 5-2 now. In the
5-2.
McEnroe will serve the next 2 points.
Scanlon fired the cannon then.
Sure did.
There was no spin or anything necessary for that one. It was just straight cannon. because McEnroe almost had the ball covered, and he just threaded the needle right down the alley.
That's his third forehand winner. It was a fault, and that one did look long.
That one, I think, just missed. But, you know, you start doubting people once you're sure that you've been gypped. You start doubting the calls. This is always, I think, the major problem about any bad calls. Don't trust anybody anymore.
Game and first set to Scanlon. Sets up to be a pretty good one, doesn't it?